Everybody, it's Lynn from Lynn's Craft Designs. I'm just coming by today with a video I've done before. We're going to do glitter beads from scrap. Alright, now, the glitter is going to be rolled on the beads and then sealed. It won't come off on you or anything like that, so no need to worry. We're gonna do some pink ones, some blue ones, and some green ones. We're gonna do some blue ones for the remainder of the summer. It's only supposed to be 92 today. Hooray. 2 days ago it was still 100. Then we're going to do this gorgeous green for a Halloween, kinda. And then I just thought we'd do a pink, because I never do pink. Okay, now the first thing we're going to need to do is to shape the beads. So I'm going to roll these out on my thickest setting on my pasta machine, and then we'll be back. Okay, these 3 colors of clay are the ones that are mixed with the opal clay, so they're not going to cut really cleanly. Alright, now remember, the thicker your setting on your pasta machine, when you cut them out with a circle cutter, the thicker your setting on your pasta machine, the bigger the beads will be. These are on my thickest setting. Okay, so I'm literally going to cut out 2 of each color. I'm just going to stick this back in my scrap bead bag. My scrap clay bag. Oh my goodness. The pink. Now, I'm sure some of this I'm going to have to roll it back out to even have enough to cut 2 beads. I'll be back when I get the rest of these cut out. Okay, now, I don't have a bead roller or anything like that, so it's hand rolling. But when you hand roll your beads, there's a knack, okay? Now, like I said, these are crumbly because they are with opal clay. I'll just fold them into fourths. Okay, then make sure there are no really big seams like that. That's where they'll want to fall apart on you again. Now, when I say it's crumbly because of the opal clay. The blue clay itself is not crumbly at all. Alright, I'm going to roll these beads. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll them up here on the ball of my hand, so to speak. That way they'll stay relatively round. What you want is a bead that will hold together, first of all, but that doesn't have those giant seams. Like that. Okay? That's what happens when you got a big seam. Well, let's redo this pink one. Sorry, it's just easier when I do it over myself. Okay, as you can see, the clay holds together just fine. It's the opal clay that makes it appear crumbly. If you've never worked with the opal clay, it's a difficult beast. Okay, there we go. Now, we're going to put some holes in them. Because yes, I like to put my holes in before I bake them. I don't have the equipment to do it after. Okay, I'm just going to put it on the head of the, on the point of the pin. And then I'm going to start spinning it. When you start spinning it, you'll be able to see right away if the hole is centered, which in this one it is not. Okay, it's going alright, that's better. Okay, then I'm gonna roll it. I'm gonna roll it until it starts to spin on that pin shaft. Okay, like I said, this blue is really soft, even though the opal clay isn't. I'll show you again. Start to spin. That will show you how centered your hole is. Okay, I just put a little bit of glitter in a Ziploc bag. I'm going to put the 2 green beads in. This is the green one, obviously. Then I'm going to shake it around. Okay, you can kind of roll it around. You just don't want to squash the beads. Okay, now we're going to leave those in there a minute. We're going to go on to the pink ones. Okay, and the blue ones. And yes, I know I've already got a mess on my desk. Alright, now prepare for the mess. Okay, once again, in the palm of my hand, very lightly, just burnish that glitter down. Don't want to distort the beads any. Okay, just burnish that glitter. There's the blue ones. Now the pink ones. And then the green ones. Or whatever color you're doing. So pretty. Now you can do this with fine glitter. You can do it with chunky glitter. Try to show you some of the beads that I've done in the past. Okay, now we're gonna bake these. I just have a corrugated folded, accordion folded piece of cardstock that I bake my beads on, because why? I don't have a bead baking rack either, so sorry about that. This used to be Varathane that came from Polymer Clay Express, but they don't carry it anymore. So this bottle that used to have Varathane in it now has Rust-Oleum water-based gloss sealer. Okay, now these are some of the other ones, and you can see just how gorgeous they turn out. I'm going to show you a few others. If I can open the bag. Alright. These are just a few of the others. All really sparkly. Okay, then these are the pastel ones. Now, most of the ones I just showed, okay, about half of the ones I just showed, were done with black clay. Okay, obviously those are. But the lighter pastel ones are done on white clay. Okay. Now I'll show you one more, because these are done with the chunky glitter. They almost look like little disco balls. Alright. Now these others, these were all done with fine glitter. These are kind of a dad bod mix, kind of in between fine and chunky. And that's what these are. As you can see, some of the bigger flakes of glitter. Now this is a charm bracelet that I did. With some of those. I believe most of these are those dad bod. Although these actually might be a fine glitter. Anyway, little skull charms in between. Really, really cute. Here is another one. It's all tangled up. Right. Same beads, same glitter beads, but just different charms in between. These are Buddha and stuff like that. Really, really pretty. Alright, so we're just going to let these dry for a couple of more minutes, and then we'll put them all together. Okay, we'll start with these since they're already dry. These are the silver head pins. Silvery. That's what Timu calls them. And I got these. Let me show them a little better. Okay, they're stainless steel rhinestone studs. Let's start with the glass crackle beads. And then we'll put on polymer clay bead. If we can. Find out what the deal is with the hole on that one. Okay. And then put a little, these are acrylic hearts. And I believe these came from I'm not actually sure. These may have come from Wish, but then again, they may have come from BB Craft. Anyway, 8 different colors of acrylic hearts. Okay, we got them all on there. Now, as I say all the time, don't cinch down hard on that top bead. This one's not glass, but it can still cause a problem. I'm going to use my index finger for a spacer. Cut off the rest of that head pin. And then roll okay. I don't want to roll it down quite all the way because I want to put if I can grab a hold of it the right direction. Now on these in particular we don't have to worry about what direction the bead or the stud actually faces because they're just beads. Right. Super cute. Oh my goodness, some of these head pins are ridiculous. Alright. Again, with the crackle glass. This polymer clay one here, I'm going to have to figure out the hole. Okay, this is the pin that I originally made the hole with, so now let's see what we can do. Okay, and then a little heart. And stop right before we close it. Put that stud on. And then we'll continue to close it. Alright. There we go. Alright, these were just an extra that I grabbed out of the box because I thought that that blue and pink kind of went with. Maybe, maybe not. Ugh. Alright, now, let's check on these and see how dry they are. Pretty dry. Alright, now, on all of these we may or may not use those hearts, but on these green ones, let's put a heart on the bottom. How about? Let's try a heart on the bottom. Not sure how I feel about that yet. Come on, where's the hole? I kind of like that. And this time, we're just going to fold over the top. Okay, sorry about that. I had to find it right then, or it would be lost. Yes, my craft room has carpet. And good and bad. Pros and cons. Pros, when you drop a bead, it doesn't go skidding across the floor and lost forever and never land, but cons, it's not as easy to clean up as just sweeping your floor. Alright. These Now I'll put these clear ones back up too. Now we have just the pink ones. Okay. Ugh. Sometimes it makes me wonder when they make these head pins, would it not be easier just to straighten the wire? I mean, they gotta measure it. I don't get it. Oh, these pink ones aren't dry yet. I'm gonna let these dry and I'll be back. Okay. Now, these pink ones, let's put the pink ones on first. Let's put the polymer clay ones on first. Then the crackle glass. I wanted to say, these are 2-inch head pins, and they're 50mm head pins. If you go on a site and you're looking for head pins, now most of the time, I'll say 50% of the time, you want 3-inch head pins. I believe those are 70mm. These are lesser quality, and sometimes the coating cracks off. Since this is just a YouTube video, I am not going to make a deal out of it right now. Alright, those are cute. Just a piece of cardstock. That's all it is. I put 2 holes in the top with the same pin I put the holes in the beads with. Okay. I'll put these little bags on if I can get a hold of the earring itself. I'm only putting them on the card because I think you can see them better that way. Those are cute. Pink ones. Green ones. I love those green ones. I don't know what it is about green. Always been my favorite color. The blue ones. And these are the I don't know what to call them. When I got the glitter, there were several of these confetti glitters, let's say, where it's all different colors mixed together. There's one that's a bluer with red that I called the 4th of July. This one, I'm not so sure what I would call it. But anyway, there we go. Those are my least favorite, actually. I love these others. And it may just be because I didn't leave the head pins longer on these. Really, that's all we cut off. Look, now I can get rid of my paper towel, and it didn't help a bit keeping the glitter off my mat. I decided to put the gray mat on my desk instead of in my sewing room because I'm hoping that you'll be able to see when I'm using black clay a little bit better. Okay, and maybe not get quite so much blowout on my camera when I use white. Keep your fingers crossed, let's hope. Alright. There we go. I actually do really like those rhinestone studs. Those are really attractive. Again, stainless steel, so you should be able to wear them even if you're allergic. Okay. There's the 3 that we did today. From scratch. However you want to say that. I really like them. These were just an extra. Alright. I want to thank y'all so much for watching. For putting up with my last couple of videos. Hopefully, if I can get all this glitter off, hopefully they'll get a little better from here on out. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please like, share, and subscribe. Like everybody's video. Share. Share, share, share. And subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. It's free, as all of my videos are so far. I haven't started a channel membership yet, just because my videos have so few views, really and truly, so few views. And it may just be because of the summer vacation, and I realize school has started back up again. But we all have to wait a little while before our numbers start to pick back up. I do have an Amazon shop that I get a little kickback from. I don't believe anything I used here was off of Amazon. I'll leave the link below for Temu, in case you want to buy something from Temu. And Temu is an awesome site. I realize people have terrible things to say about Temu, but Temu is no different than an Amazon or an eBay or anywhere else like that. They have thousands of sellers. Thousands of people are selling on Temu. Temu is just the one that collects the money. When you buy something, you buy it from Temu, and then Temu pays their sellers. Plain and simple. I have never had a bad experience with Temu. Returns are easy. If you've got something that has a problem and they want it back, just send it back. You'll either get another one, or they'll credit your account, or most of the time my purchases